are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 8 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we're here with a face-off apparently, the horrified farmers of Prague. Oh good, more bad stuff in Prague. I've awoken to find that every ear of grain bears the miniaturized face of a lowing beast. I'm sorry, what? And that their cattle are now blank, faceless nightmares. Vile mutation afflicts the cursed city once more. Allow farming to continue. Food is too precious. We get extra wins and magic because people are being corrupted. We could find the source. The Dragonbane gem was found in the gullet of a legendary drake. Heller Gondrax? The beast had choked on the stone in mid-flight and crashed into a halfling feasting hall at supper time. Oh, really? Or we could burn it all and get less corruption in all provinces, which I think is what we're going to do. Burn everything. Teresa has herself a warhorse. So she's going to be a little bit faster on the field, but not quite as tanky. Should be a fine trade-off, all things considered. I'll go ahead and go into March stance here with Kevin.
The way is onwards.
The way is onwards. That way we can clear Norden and then hopefully turn... Oh, you rascal. It's lovely watching the fact that they know they can see everything. So he knows there's no one here in the Tower of Crack. Otherwise, you would never March stance like this, because we could probably reach him if we were in the city. Good for you, bud. But we'll do while they're up to that kind of shenanigans is either build up the market in Prague. We need to wait 1 turn before we can start getting Zargard, and 2 for the little Grom, which I think I do want before starting to fight with the Chaos Dwarves. We will grab the Dwarfen district here, or we have enough for any of the landmarks in Prague. They are so expensive. Citadel of Prague or the Bleakness. This would allow us to recruit some Griffin Legion. So the fact that the Magnus Gardens are here means we probably want to switch the Atamans that are in Erengrad and Prague. So let's actually do that now. Just swap them. Did that work? No, he's a Pioneer and a Horse Comrade. Oh, they're both good. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, just ignore the Atamans for now. Erengrad, we're just waiting for it to upgrade to actually do anything with. Alexandrinov is what will upgrade before Ostrosk. But before we do that, I'm just going to go for the market. 600, 800, sounds good. And we'll also upgrade the Marble Quarry here. Olga's got her sleds, and we got 9 gold. Alright, Katarin, I'm just gonna have you march up into Prague. And Olga can stay here in Channel. I am the storm.
Guide me. Ice Queen.
Golden Knight, you need some more. Ooh, wait a second. Oh yeah, we gave the Shield of Sacrifice because there was no way she was gonna trigger it. Let's grab that secondary point into training then.
Defender of Kislev.
Given. We'll grab Man of the Land.
Mine by right.
That maximize replenishment. And then we shall end the turn. Stalton. Oh, he's not even fighting them. I was gonna say destroy. Get him, Stalton. Look at that. That is nothing but armored Koslars. He's ready. Just ignore these guys. They're armored in spirit. Alright, Michaela's training is complete, and it looks like Ship Takers, instead of going after the Tower of Crack, which would be an absolute failure. Well, he actually might have a better chance here than we think, because there's no walls. Whoa, an unusual location in Volksgrad. Now it's time for us to get punished. We haven't had a bad one yet. So it looks like the crown lies in a region owned by Reichland. Ooh, was I right? Was it over here in the Lorelorn? But it's nearby. It could be in the Salzenmund Forest, or it could be over here. Kappelberg. Could do some investigating soon. They're gonna go after Alexandrinov, which I think is just fine. Kevin? You can't reach Norden.
Without Kislev, the old world is lost.
The old world is lost.
Guardian
You
of
just
the
move
land.
up to Alexandrinov then. Well, that's march stance, duh.
Tzarina ready. The noble choice.
Yeah, we'll
Come,
defend
we
Alexandrinov.
march!
No reason to let it fall. Because since we can't capture Norden, but we can from leaving from Alexandrinov, so this works out just fine. And Jarl here might decide to go turn
Commander
away
of
and
the
run.
soldiery.
Get him, Gestalten. You can have all of Norska. That works for me.
Defy chaos.
Upgrade the Basilica here. I think we need to save a little bit of cash. That way we can actually grab the Zargard and such that we want. So let's go ahead and come on.
The Tzarina.
Speaking of Zargard, Tzarina.
For the people.
Storm Summoner.
Olga, you come on down.
This suffices.
That way you can grab some of the rifle guys in a moment.
One land.
Ooh, Zargard. All I want are the Zargard with shields. We're going to grab 2 of them. And they're going to go alongside our armored Kossars here. So they'll be basically the wall that the enemies will crash into, and the Kossars can blast with their pistols. That's the plan. And then down here,
It is
Olga,
my
can you
duty.
afford any of the Streltsy? Yes, you can. They cost 224 a turn. I think we want to make sure most of our gold is going to actually Katarin, so let's just grab a couple of the Kislev warriors. Or
Winter
give her nothing
is our comrade.
and upgrade the port here in Erengrad for 980. Erengrad, the harbor. Another choice here in the Cursed City, we have Judgment. Oftentimes, an Adaman must act as a justice, determining guilt and metering out punishment as required, as well as settling other disputes, legal or otherwise. Such a judgment is now required, should one be compensated at the expense of the town. Reward the one gives the Adaman heroic resilience or a boon for all for more growth. Okay, that's not much of a choice at all. Who else has a choice? Oh, the Black Glove. By tradition, once the Black Glove has been delivered from Erengrad, an Adaman must immediately muster the tribes, for war is inevitable. However, his advisors suggested going against the custom on this occasion and exerting more influence across the province. Be a traditionalist, or put the province first. Let's be a traditionalist. Because we do need to support our allies, as is what we're supposed to do. It is as if they're expecting us to join them in war and we don't. That's how you lose all of your allies all at once. Do we get that extra recruit rank for them now? Go ahead and take this out and try to recruit them again
I
here.
will brook no complaint.
Yeah, they're gold chevrons now, which is so amazing. Skill points for Katarin,
Defy chaos.
which we can come on in and grab. She's got all of her uniques, so we'll go ahead and snag the magical reserves onwards towards Arcane Conduit.
A gift from Kislev's great gods.
Exactly. Pretty good turn there.
Only I keep Kislev secure.
Alright, so the Sorrel are no more. The vengeful Gestalten is at it again. And Wulfric has brought with him this time a bunch of Marauder Berserkers who will be protecting themselves at all with shields. How lovely.
What trickery is this?
There's not that many guys here. And Kevin does have an Ice Witch with him.
Champion of Kislev.
It's just the dealing with Wulfric. He's got a chariot, so that's actually not as scary as it could be. Alright, what do we do? Snag the Icon of Strength with Pavel. Potion of Speed. Probably not.
As is my right.
And I'd like to come on over here and do some damage. He doesn't have any of his mammoths. He's just got these berserkers and these hound dogs. Let's do it.
Tzarina, stand ready.
Now let's come across here.
This land is ours.
This land is ours. Hit them before they do any
Defend the
recruiting.
motherland.
Get him, Kevin. Give us a Pyrrhic victory. Oh, we could just take him down with an auto-resolve. Hey, in your own campaigns, I might do that, but for here, we shall charge in for the Battle of Norden. Alright, there's going to be an absolute ton of them. The best way to go about this is to be taking up either side here. So let's start deployment. Yeah, there's an absolute ton of them, which is the only real danger we've got.
Hearts of ice.
Got our Wolfhards to be catching Wolfric when he shows up. Just deploy them here on this kind of bluff. Terrain's gonna be working against us just a little bit, but if we can get, basically the plan is advance them up to here, force everyone to kind of come on around them. We'll keep the other two Kislev warriors on this other side, because they will absolutely be flooding around on both sides. And then we can use all of our Kossars to blast away everything that comes on up into their face. 3 Kossars behind. Let's do a couple more Kossars like this. Probably have them in their own kind of little weird checkerboard here. These are the ones we've already got in group. Grab these 3 and then set them up like so. The ambushers, I'm going to have a little bit more in the middle. They have a little bit less range, but they've got a lot of damage. Got our dervishes, which will be very good at dueling with the enemy hounds, and then circling to go after any of their ranged troops they might have, which looks like 0, except for these 1 groups of Marauder Hunters. No big deal.
Maiden.
Keep all our heroes back behind. I'm going to have Evan move up and start trying to fire arrows at Wolfric the whole way. If we can deal with Wolfric, it's going to be a pretty nasty leadership debuff for him.
Ready.
Alright, so frontline fighters in God mode. Our mini missiles and then cavalry. Let's do it. Battle begin. Advance this whole group to here.
Kislev's honor. Very well.
Kislev's honor indeed. All the Kossars ready. And then Kevin, you're gonna ride on forward and start blasting Wolfric with your bow. Kayla, you go with. And everyone else will stay here.
It is done.
Warriors to here on either side. Let the shotguns stay about in position. Then the Wolfhards continue to take this position. Glorious.
Champion of Kislev. Drużyna. Follow me.
Follow me, he says. Start blasting Wolfric there. I'm curious to see how much damage we get with this Missile of Call. Oh, it clipped through and got him. That was fantastic. Made Wolfric very mad. Run, Kevin, run. He does have a slowdown he can use on you. Akshina, let's go ahead and get a little bit aggressive. That way we can catch Wolfric. Keep launching those arrows at him. He has no shield, so extra accuracy here on Papa Kevin. Let him get too close because he can slow you down. Sword of Torgal is scary. We're taking some serious damage. Get him, Dragina. Wolfric's one weakness. Cowardice. Run. Wolfhards. He's going nowhere. Oh, he throws the ghostly Viking kit through the line. Alright, well, get him, everyone. His boy just leveled that happened. Rest in peace, Wolfric. Crossbows. Layering on the damage, though, and into the shotguns, too. That's what we're waiting on. Oh no, Wolfric, what happened? Quickly, we must retreat. Oh, that's that. And the Wanderer has been defeated. Wolfhard, you come back behind the line there.
Taking position. Defenders of Kislev.
They need to come down the hill just a bit, that way our Kossars can actually fire. Otherwise, they don't really have good line of sight. They're just gonna sit there and get shot. Perfect. works for me. I'm gonna slow them down so even if they do react, they're going nowhere. Kossar's turning fire here, you do the same. Just rotate them slightly. Alright, in come the angry lads. Shotguns, do your thing. Patriarch, get over here quickly. Wolfheart's fire here. We're gonna charge right in. See if we can get a bunch of them caught. And then drop the ice immediately. Really wide with their hounds. I respect it. We'll fall back as well. Not they're in each other's way, so Kossars come round. Lovely bit of ice. Let's go for a Tall's arrow this direction. Shotguns rip that group apart. There's every one of those battles we need to save, and I can get some good shorts with so we can show you all some of the actual action. Need to break them. Wolfhearts are annihilating that group. Get those berserkers, that's probably their only real damage they've got.
Ready.
For accuracy here. Yeah, no real reason to give them the extra health at the moment. Annihilate that group, come on back around. They're holding the line like champions. Go ahead and have these Kossars turn though. Fire on the hound dogs. I think they've already sent some through the woods, which is not ideal. You boys can turn and fire on those Marauder Berserkers, that'd be glorious. They're broken on this side, slow everyone and weaken their resolve to fight. Alright, shotguns. Next target is these. We'll drop the heal.
Warrior and leader.
The angriest Streltsy around. Vaporize that group of Marauders. Remember, get this other group. Wolfhearts. Nope, they're not coming through, not at all. Got caught in there a little bit there, Battle Maid, but luckily she's a champion and took almost no damage. Broken on this other side here because of all the berserkers they sent round. I like that I've also left these guys in the far back. Alright, so dervishes. Go ahead and annihilate these marauders real quick. We'll send the dervishes round, that way they can hit them on the sides. Ice Witch, alone you stand. Increase their accuracy, let's go ahead and break around, and we might have got them just with army losses. Good old cavalry hanging out in the back, not doing anything. They now can spend their time running down the enemies. I'll catch you all in a moment. Right, decisive, or I guess a close, I'm going to call it a decisive victory against Wolfric the Wanderer and his crew. Kevin once again defeating Wolfric, giving us the Wolf now, the Boydenov's Brawlers with 240 kills, getting the Golden Sword for this battle. Well done, boys. Next direct. Ace of Bugmans for everyone. So let me go ahead and occupy Norden.
Kislev's dominion grows.
And now, Kevin, congratulations, you were the Elector Count of Oslin.
Champion of Kislev.
Go ahead and give you Tall's Fury, so we actually have extra use for Tall's Judgment, and it cools down a bit faster.
Defender of Kislev.
Definitely time to grab the Guardian Call here for Glacial Gale, so you can summon in a Battle Cat.
Commander of the soldiery.
And then we'll do the Impassion for a little bit more defense on our Patriarch.
Chosen
We've already knocked
Družina.
the corruption down here to 0. We'll do more control, and then we will upgrade Wolfenburg to get in the gold mine. That's perfect. Here and Greg can go up to the next tier. We grab any of the landmarks? Not yet. Play Pit it is then. As for you, Katarin.
Tzarina Katarin.
Now we can start grabbing little Grom. Oh, it is time. But what are we replace for the little Grom? I'd like at least just 2 Grom for her armies. They have actual bonus versus infantry for their weapon strength. Actually, quite a bit. Those bears up front are not playing. I really don't think we need the heavy war sleds either. We'll keep with the light ones. It won't be charging nearly as effectively. Well, that's a lot more armor, too. Okay, here's what we'll do. Regular Kossars. These are the light warriors. See you all later.
Only the worthy may serve.
Grab the 2 little Grom. We have 2,000 left. I think we'll bring Olga back up north to grab the war sleds. I'm gonna kick out these warriors.
I have no patience for weaklings.
Make sure these armies are a little bit more focused to make sense. Grab the 2 sleds. She'll have the light fast sleds, and Katarin can have
Kneel before
the heavier ones. We had 5k. We could snag the Boca Palace and grab Ice Guard. Would really like to be doing that. We've really not gone for any upgrades that are too severe. Well, we'll upgrade to Wolfenburg. And honestly, if we started handing these settlements over to Kislev, to the Empire, they'd probably give us a ton of cash. Also, I'd rather not. They're mine. A lot of work getting those. Okay, so 3,000 coming in here next turn. Ideally, we're upgrading the Boca Palace up to the Boca Palace 2. And replacing all the Kossars we had with actual Ice Guard. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 Ice Guard. So if anything here, let's snag just the upgrade to the Stonemason's Workshop. That way, it's not going to be cheaper next turn, but... Ooh, I lied. Has a lot more gold for just about the same amount of money.
the Tzarina.
So Katarin, I'm trying to think. We've already got the 1 on Ice Guard. We'll probably do 3 blades and then maybe 2 that are the glaives. That basically just is these Kossars here, so that gives us plenty of room for the heavy sleds. Sweet business. And you can come on up here and grab whatever is in this remnant of battle, and then I also don't mind seeing if you want peace.
Little time for talking, but much time for killing.
You get crushed by Crimson Skull. Auckland would love to... Ooh, a defensive alliance. Let's just grab military access for the maximum gold. And then a military alliance with the Masters of Innovation. Doesn't look like they're winning. They're starting to get pushed back. But we need to... Yeah, they're definitely starting to lose.
I'll agree to anything.
That's no good. Hold the alliance. You're so close. What if we talk to the northern provinces here, find who they're at war with, and offer to join for some cash?
Worthy of our assistance.
Yeah, so I'll join you in your war with Clan Eshin. And you will give me 2,600 gold. Person has our gratitude. Yeah, little do you know. I'm not here to help, I'm here to get Ice Guard. 5 turns and they'll be all in. So cool. We've got 1,700 more gold to use, which we can actually do
Ice magic.
nothing cool with, or we can get the wall upgrade in Erengrad. I think that's actually not a bad use of our cash monies. And then turn.
Friends of Kislev, we greet you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Malachi. You're at war with so many people. Declare war on the war host of the apocalypse, huh? No, I don't think so. Don't worry, Malachi. We're moving as quickly as we can. We are almost, so he's closing in on the secondary tier. We're almost to the 3rd. Wow, it's going to cost us so much to get another invocation out. Not right now, then. Yeah, we'll be moving your way soon. Olga will have you just kind of advance on Prague or move down here to grab more.
I seek rumor.
Let's go ahead and grab some more armored Kossars with her.
One land,
Katarin, we can move out pretty soon. We'll just forego the Ice Guard for now. We can maybe bring them up with another hero, but this is fine to start throwing hands with Astrogoth.
Winter is our comrade.
Winter. Oh, I realized we also didn't ever check on the place here in Volksgrad. It's the exquisite oh god, Slanesh. From a distance, this vineyard looks immaculate. Its grapevines perfectly kept, almost as if sculpted into the hillside. It's almost hard to resist paying such a place a visit. We get more control, but 5 extra Slanesh corruption, which actually our natural -6 completely counters, which will take the extra control. And with the armies finally coming together, we will soon start adding in those name suggestions you all have. So please keep those coming, both lords, heroes, and units, whatever you all want to see added on in. Kevin's going to investigate here. It's a remnant of battle, so it may not give us anything good. And we'll grab a fell cargo so we can hopefully move faster. Your exploration of the high seas is borne fruit. Oh, no extra movement. But we do have a ranger standard, which we can give over to Katarin.
Kislev endures.
Steel standard. 20% extra speed. That's not quite as good as the rain. Oh, she already has one. I guess we'll take the extra steel standard too. It makes us zoom around real fast. Who am I to judge?
With this, I guard Kislev.
With this, I guard Kislev. Alright, Prague, can we get any of your landmark buildings? No, they're just extremely expensive, that's all. Let's go for the stonemason's workshop then to make everything cheaper, faction-wide. And then make more income in our markets too. That sounds just fantastic. Alright, Kevin.
The wind obeys me.
I love that March Dance had you lose movement. That's a new one.
Dry land, at last.
Dry land. I think we may even come over here to dodge. Income from buildings. Nope, we're gonna go for Salyak. We'll invoke Salyak, give us more supporters whenever we're gaining character ranks, more growth, and more replenishment rate for all of our armies, which will be perfect for invading the foolish wolves too. Alright, beautiful. Nothing else we can really do in diplomacy. Let's end the turn, and can't wait to get moving against forces of evil, finally. Ruinous infiltration. The unthinkable has occurred. We have uncovered a chaos cult in the very heart of the motherland. The blasphemers were summarily executed. We must take drastic action to prevent such an infection occurring again. We either can go for dogma, for more leadership and fight against demons, or rationality. Let's grab rationality. Other kingdoms do not realize how close doom is to their doors. We must send our most gifted orators to make these pampered fools understand. Once they do, they will surely aid our cause. Indeed, the Ice Court dominates. So now we have 30 extra relations with Kislev, 4 extra control in all provinces, 7 more leadership for all armies, and 4% more speed. See how that is actually translating. We do 31 speed for Zargard, which is not very quick at all, but I think they're naturally 28, so it's better the faster your unit is naturally. These Hussar Padawans up to 96 speed, whereas our Snow Leopard here up to 104. Alright, Katarin. We shall then start zooming our way to assist.
Never falter.
As here comes the forces of chaos. They can't take down Krakadrak. And they don't have the deeps built just yet. I was going to say, the Chaos Dwarves have a better economy early game, but in the late game, the normal dwarves will take it away. Now we can upgrade Erengrad, getting us those ice shards, so that pretty much all 3 of our towns are now impenetrable to most forces. Or yeah, you know what? Let's leave her with the army she has. It's nothing but some sleds, which I think is fine. Sprint up to Prague. Just barely can't afford many of that. Walls in Fort Yakova would get us up to those ice shards, but they haven't done anything yet. We will come up and assist eventually, but for now we really just can't. Let's upgrade Wolfenburg. Psych will upgrade Erengrad. Can't do both. We're definitely going to upgrade Erengrad only.
Guardian of the
And then
land.
Kevin Do have to worry about the scaling tribe.
Slaughter the sheep.
The noble choice.
Let's pull through into
A
Zoishank.
land to conquer. Light the heart
Actually, probably up here into the tower, and we can move in to maybe assist up here. We'll just keep pouring down from the north, likely attacking Norden on repeat is the easiest way in. Alright, Adaman has a new decision to be made. The Black Glove, I will have you be province first for control. Seven positive there, which is just fantastic. With that much good control, let's go ahead and swap things over to Awaken the Land to make 5% more.
The snow bringer.
Same thing here. Awaken the Land, and we're only getting one. We can still do Awaken the Land just fine. And turn.
My power is absolute.
Oh, is it time for peace then, Wolfric? Oh, it is for 3k. Let's see if you're willing to give me any more. How about 3,500? Is all you have? All he has is 3,000. Sure, we'll take a peace treaty. Deal with your chaos invaders if you can. Hot dog men are thirsty for your blood. We got the breach loaders now, so it is certainly an advance by virtue of being both faster and many magnitudes less dangerous. Load firearms at the opposite end of their muzzles. So 3 more armor-piercing missile damage, and then 15% faster reload time. For all of our gunpowder units.
My rule, my decision.
Alright, where do we strike first? Ooh, a Chaos Dwarf convoy? Problem is, this would make the Legion of Asgore mad, and they would likely march from the south. And do some damage to us for sure. So we'll leave the convoy alone.
Ice Queen. It suits my purposes.
What we'll also do, though, is get ready to attack either Frozen Landing... Oh, region is experiencing a storm.
A pale
Let's move up into
shadow
Yedich.
of my palace.
Bride of the ice.
Olga, just move right outside of the storm if you can.
Follow the path.
Still have a skull there. We'll see if we actually are taking attrition. We are, but it's a very small amount, so I think it's fine.
Of blizzards.
Yeah, if you guys can't weather a blizzard, you don't deserve to be Kislevites. Let's just be real. The Grand Citadel gives us 6 control and 16% more income, so that's 4% additional. I think we have some better things at Prague, but again, we still just barely can't afford. Good grief, the stuff at Prague is expensive. Magnus Gardens really aren't all that great, even. I like the Citadel of Prague, though. This drops global recruitment duration, I think just in Prague. But still gives you all of those Streltsy, both the sets of armor cost are awesome. Now with this, though, let's go ahead and upgrade the tower.
Champion of Kislev.
Rog's coming on through.
Battle time is
Yeah, he definitely wants Lair the Troll King. Let's move to Stroghold and see if we can't fight him after he's claimed it. We have the counter, being the Beowulf, so once they crash in, any of his regenerative trolls lose their regeneration immediately, or at least lose all of their healing. If the regeneration still happens, they don't get any of the benefits. Here. I think we will upgrade Wolfenburg, that way we can get the gold mine. Alright, so ice rights for more resistance for all of our elementals, which we don't quite have. Armor for all Kislev melee cavalry, which we have a couple of. More line of sight. More income from trade. Less corruption. More ammunition for Ice Guard. We don't have very many Streltsy either. These are mostly defensive. Recruit rank, global duration. Yeah, so Prague isn't really what we want to go down right now. Norse Hatred gives us more attack, and this is probably what we want, down to Erengrad. Tsar Loyalty rights for the Tsar Guard. Construction cost for resource buildings and construction cost for all buildings. And then Gospodar Bloodline. Income, income, income. Okay, so let's do the Norse Hatred. So Lens Crafters gives us more line of sight. Then Norse Hatred gives us those extra buffs when fighting all of the
With
Chaos
this,
lads.
We stand against chaos.
Exactly. As intended. Alright, no deals to be had, and that is just fine. We'll zoom on in here to Kevin, who is staring down a bearded, extra clever troll, and in the turn.
Nearly a nice one.
Everyone else is searching for the Nemesis crown, as we expect, and now Throg has claimed the lair of the Troll King.
Despoil and
There's a
ravage.
secondary army that's much scarier moving in to reinforce. Alright, what do you want, Mochi? Come here.
I must hide
Push out
my
at me.
discomfort.
We're trying to conquer Kislev. Come here. You can sit here, just as long as you be good. Alright, let's move. Look at all these armies stacking up. I think we could take a squad of hobgoblins. Metal spells are always a nightmare, but we have battle cats to go hunt them down. What if?
Born to
Oh, we
rule.
can't reach.
I must
Kevin, can
return.
you reach Throg's area?
Respect my position.
You can, but I think we would be in such a bad shape for Jarl Hillstad. Here's what we'll do instead.
Leader of Kislev's
You step forward.
warriors.
Go into an ambush.
Like the
We
huntsman
will
of the
declare war on
Overhaul.
Throg. Troll King's gonna be spooky,
We are
but we can
one
handle him.
people.
The storm's obnoxious.
A lowly place for a
Barely can't reach
highborn
these armies.
witch.
We can reach Bastion. No, we can't.
Go with pride.
Katarin, you in camp.
Frost
Come on down.
Carry me.
We are leaving in this portion very open to attack. Alright, 6 turns before we get the improved city. And I think pretty much everywhere else will likely just save. Watch House would be nice. Orthodoxy Basilica. Extra recruit rank for those patriarchs. And even more. No supporters gain, but more devotion. I think we'll go ahead and save some gold for a turn, and we can use that here at Kislev or Prague to try to get. We need to start getting those other landmarks in. That's where a lot of our power comes as a faction.
Commander of the soldiers.
Alright, Kevin, let's go ahead and declare war on Throg and start having these fools pour through. Yeah. That's enough out of you, big boy. We're gonna go talk to Malachi.
How's tricks?
How's tricks? We'll go ahead and... No, do not declare war on you. We'll go ahead and join your war against the forces of Wintertooth. And you give us whatever gold you're willing to.
Audit. You agree?
Indeed. We despise trolls on our northern border. Okay, here. We can even try to lure them in by upgrading... No, let's not. No, we don't want to do that.
Guardian of the
I'm gonna
land.
save my gold for landmarks. I will do the secondary point into Guardian Call, which just allows that snow leopard to be a little bit stronger.
Denied.
So you can move to here in March.
Champion of Kislev.
They don't tend to fall for your ambushes if you're right next to your cities. So let's step up a little bit.
Drink will warm
See if we can't
us,
catch them
yes?
trying to come on in and sneak a raid. Alright, beautiful. We'll save our gold a little bit, and probably go for either the Grand Citadel 2 or just the upgrade up here to Prague.
Keeper
Olga.
of ice magic. I
No
will
reason to keep you taking damage and losing sleds, so just walk with Katarin here
trees.
in March stance.
The ice spreads.
Far forward as you can go, and same thing near Katarin.
Beneath me.
Beneath you, huh? Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Go ahead and grab Michaela on in here, so she has finished her training.
Maiden of the Frost.
Maiden of the Frosts.
I am
Boost
Kislev's
income,
daughter.
and we'll go ahead and grab... Ooh, let's grab Steel Technology or Assassinate. Let's do both. We'll have her be a sneaky assassin for now.
Wintertide's child. Winter's chosen
We'll at least just
victim.
have her come up here to help.
Frozen. glory.
Glorious. Alright, so we'll start adding in those name suggestions here in the next episode. Can this outpost go in time? It would only give them a couple of Kislevites. I don't really think it's useful for them. Plus, I'd prefer to grab some landmarks here in Prague. And I'm thinking we'll snag the Bleakness so we can get in the Griffin Legion. Get all those cav. Alright, so we'll give it one more in turn and that'll be all the time I've got for today. Alright, Prague has moved on in and it looks like we can auto-resolve and lose just a couple of warriors. Okay. I'm still tempted to fight this one. We've got the upper hand. We will begin the next episode with a battle between Prague and that of Kevin, Elector Count of Oslin. For now, though, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Tzarina Katarin campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you all in the next one.